Hey guys, it's me, Toya from MrsToyaCarter.com. I'm a relationship strategist, speaker, author. You can find me on all things social at Mrs. Toya Carter. I'd love to connect with you. Today, I wanted to jump right in and start talking about the second agreement. If you didn't know, I've been kind of unpacking the four agreements. It's a book by Don Miguel Ruiz, and I've been kind of unpacking the four agreements, just focusing on the relationship side, like the romantic relationship side of things. So the second agreement is don't take anything personally. So I personally have struggled with this because I think that when someone says, Toya, you blah, 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 like I take it personal. But in the book, it just explains that it has absolutely nothing to do with you. Even if someone attacks you directly or speaks negatively about you to you, it has nothing to do with you. They are obviously dealing with some things internally, and they're choosing to take those things out on you instead of dealing with them as they should. So you can't own other people's opinion of you. You can't own other people's crap. People will be having a rough day and they will come and try to take it out on you, and you just can't allow that to happen. So don't take anything personally. When you don't take anything personally, it also kind of alleviates this whole thing that, like, everything is about you, and the sun came up because you asked it to, and the moon is here because of you, and it alleviates a lot of narcissism, for lack of a better word. But it also talks about how in the book, from the domestication process, we're taught to believe that everything is our fault. We're taught to believe that everything is about us when in fact it's not. So how does this apply to your relationship? When your person, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, spouse, whatever, does something that offends you, if you thought to yourself, you know what, this ain't even about me, this about them, how do you think that would affect your relationship? Let me give you an example. So if you say, hey babe, look what I worked on all day, blah blah blah, this is what I'm into, and they say, it's okay, and what you gonna do? You gonna get in your feelings, right? I mean, I would. If I worked on something all day, I want you to be just as excited as I am, right? But what if they're like, they're kind of nonchalant about it? If you took a second to think before you jumped all down their throat, you know what? Maybe they're having a bad day because this ain't even about me. How would that affect your relationship? I'm thinking there'd be less arguments. If you can understand that people are behaving based on their own domestication, based on their own issues, their own thoughts, their own dreams, and it has nothing to do with you, then you don't have to take anything personally. You don't have to get upset because it's not about you, right? So that's what the second agreement is all about. And I'm just challenging you guys to think about that in your romantic relationship. Before you get upset, think, this has nothing to do with me. He tripping because his daughter's crazy. He's tripping because his mama XYZ. Whatever. It has nothing to do with you. So that's just my little challenge to you guys. Thanks so much for watching. And I will be unpacking the other two agreements in future videos. Drop down in the comments and let me know what you think. Thanks.